Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Maya, and in today's video, I will be going over my book journal for 2023, the first half. So this is the outside. It's just this pretty little, like, kind of lilac-y purple color. You can barely see it because of the lighting, but you get it. And then if we open it up, we've got our little thing here. It says, just one more chapter. I'm not the best at writing. We're gonna ignore the handwriting. It's not the best. I'm still learning. But we've got 2023 reading journal, and then up here it says January through June part 1, because I did have to move another part of June to a different journal because I read too many books. So if we come over here, we've got my reference for my rating system. I cut out some like just colored paper and just put it here, and then cut out some bullet journal paper from a different bullet journal I had and gave my little ratings colors. So like 1 star is red, 2 stars is like this light blue, 3 stars is this like mid blue, I don't know, 4 stars is pink, and 5 stars is this purple color because purple's my favorite color. And then I've got my like grid spacing sheet, so like, you know, the grid, easy. And then we've got I did get like all of this from Pinterest. None of this is my original idea, so I wanted to preface that. But this is my bookshelf, basically, where I color in books based on, we're gonna ignore this because that was a mess up. I color in books based on what the rating was throughout the year. And so I'm at 88, I think I'm at 89 now, I don't know, but somewhere around here. And this only goes up to 104, so I'm probably, I think it's actually more than that. And then probably gonna have to make another one in my new bullet journal for the second half because I might run out. But no, I probably will run out, like it's almost a guarantee. But this is this. As you can see, there aren't many bad ratings. They're all mostly 3, 4, and 5, which is good. I've only got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2 stars and no 1 stars, so that's pretty good. Then over here we have my Goodreads challenge. It was supposed to be to 50, but I had too many pages, so I gave it 65. I've read all of them. My goal this year was 50. I read 65 on this thing, and I've actually read like 80 something. So then this is my A to Z challenge. I kind of picked out what books I wanted to do. I haven't decided if I'm gonna keep with that or if I'm going to like just kind of pick the books that I did with the alphabet. But I've only read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I just haven't added this one yet of the alphabet. And then these are the extra little ones down here, like number in the title, animal in the title, color in the title, and 1-word title. So, oh, and I did, no, because I put it there. Whatever. It's a work in progress. I have a lot of books to catch up on this year. And then we have my Read the Shelf. This is basically my physical TBR. So I wanted to get through my physical TBR a lot this year. So this is it. I did run out of space, so I had to do like this because I had too many books and not enough spaces. And I still don't have enough spaces, but this is my thing through the year. I did miss a book. I'll fill that in later when I read another book from my physical TBR. But this is it. It's again in the color rating, basically. And then over here, I have this thing which I kind of dropped. I want to get back into it, but it was my reading challenge 2023. I found this on Pinterest. Basically, it has all these prompts for different books to read, and then you're supposed to read them. But I kind of failed it. This is supposed to be my 2023 anticipated releases, and I didn't do it either. And then we have this is my major fail so far this year that I really need to catch up on. This is 23 books in 23 books to read in 2023. And so these are all my books. I did do a video for this too, and I've only read 1, 2, 3, 4 books off of this list. So I definitely need to catch up on this, but need to work on this, and I will work on it soon. I have planned for this one at some point this year. This one I want to try and get to either this month or next month, and the rest are kind of up in the air. I gotta figure it out. That one probably be near Halloween, that one too, maybe, I don't know, we'll figure it out. And then here I was gonna read a classic a month. I failed that. We're ignoring that. This is supposed to be my 2023 bingo. I haven't filled it out all the way. Like, I have little ones here that I can do, and there are some other ones. So also I don't like the bleeding, so we're working on that. And this is, I still need to work on my stuff up here, but this is my book tracker for the year. Basically, it's all the books that I read with all their ratings. So we've got all the way from the first book of the year and then all the way to the last book I've read so far, which is right here, and I haven't added the picture yet, but that is that. And they all have their rating and the picture, and it's easy. And I have 2 more pages. I think I'm gonna add more to my next bullet journal because like I'm probably gonna run out of pages. And then we have my book series tracker. Up here, I started doing it this way, but then I changed it to doing it colors going this way because if they add more books to the series, I wanted to be able to add it on. So that's that basically. Yeah, I'm reading way too many series right now, but I have finished a couple. Like I finished Paper Girls. What else did I finish? Totoro, the Steminist novellas, The Influencer, Love Light Farms, Heartstopper. I finished a couple of them, so that's good. And then I was doing a book spot, and I completely dropped that. And then I was doing a reading tracker, but I completely dropped that. And then this is my 100 books for the year thing that I was filling out, and I'm still filling it out. These are colors for each month down here, and then I'm filling them out as this goes. So I'll probably either finish this month or next month, so July or August will be 100 books done. And then my pages by month over here, also I'm just kind of filling them in. My numbers down here are not written in completely yet. They were just temporary, but I will have to go in and add those. And then I'm going through all the months. And then here was it's my little tracker thing for like stats. So up here at the end of the year, I'm gonna write how many books I read, how many pages I read, and then here I've got pages per book. And I use a little color for each month and I tally. And then these are my formats. Here is gonna be the minimum, the book I read with the least pages, the book I read with the most pages. And then this is a little tally thing for male, female, and co-authors. You know, just like what I'm reading, what authors I'm reading. And then down here is going to be genre that I'm going to fill in at the end of the year. Then here's my January spread. This is the most filled out spread I think I have. So here I go through and I like add the percentage I read of books, and then I give them each a color. This one I did based on the month, so I just gave them each a color, you know, all of them. Then over here I did my little like wrap up as I read the books. I didn't finish it. I did that, and then I put my books bought here, which I do want to read. I want to do that again, add that again, because I kind of stopped adding it. And then here's where I did this, and like see, I put listen to audiobook and stuff like that. And then I started doing my reviews. So I did this, and then I wanted to do a gallery thing, but I didn't end up keeping to that. And so there are some blank pages in here, but I'm just gonna go through. I'm just gonna skip through these here and go on to my next thing. At the end of the month, I tried to do this thing. I didn't like it, so we didn't do it again, but that's what I tried to do. And then here's my reading log that I added in halfway through the year. I go through, I add the title, the author, the page number, and then my rating. And then I'm highlighting books that are 5 stars as I go, and then drawing a line between each month. So I have 132 books that I could add to this, so we'll see if I need more or not. And then here I got some more stats. This is a monthly book tracker, so it's how many books I'm reading each month. As you can see, I did this the first month. This month I cut them up into tiny blocks, and then at the end I started just going to this. And if I read more than the 20 or whatever is here, I think it's like almost 30, then I'll just start adding the little squares to each one individually instead of adding them to all of them. And then here is my genre tracker. I messed up for April and forgot to add some books, and so I had to go back in and add them like that. But I need to read horror, nonfiction, and some memoirs, but this was just a base of genres. I wanted to see what I read most, and so far it's kind of romance and graphic novels that I read the most. And then this is my other monthly statistics thing. So here I've got the months at the top, I've got how many books I bought, books read, total pages, and then I've got physical books, ebooks, audiobooks, library books, and my current TBR. So my current TBR is less than this already this month, but. And then here we've got my top books of the year, basically. I'm going to go down to this, and then I'm going to add the photo. So in January, my favorite book was 5 Survive, and then February, it was A Court of Thorns and Roses. March was Daisy Jones and the Six. April was 6 of Crows. May was Collided, and June was The Love Wager, and then 5 Survive won Six of Crows one and the Love Wager one, and then Six of Crows one here. So we're gonna see what happens there. It's really fun to fill out. I do want to do it better next time, but for now, this is my test journal basically. And then I went into February, and this is where I started kind of failing in my content and filling out the book journal. So here I did this, and I put little frowny faces where I didn't read. And then these are the books, and I was kind of just picking any random color here. I think I was picking colors that related to the books. And here's like my TBR, and I didn't do it very much. And then I kind of stopped filling it out, see? And then these are not filled out at all. So I'll just move on. Then we have some blank pages for some reason. And here's my wrap up of the month. So I kind of added the number, the name, how I read it or listened to it, and then the star rating. And I just stuck with the pink of the month because it was easy. And then we had March. I didn't fill out March at all. None of it. I didn't even put the books in. I just did my wrap up. I added the March books into April, I think. April or May. And then here's April. Again, didn't fill it out like at all. Put my TBR there, started doing it, but I didn't really do it completely. And then these are some of March's books here. And I will fold to the next thing. There's my April wrap up. Again, same format. May, didn't fill it out at all. Put my TBR in. Haven't filled in any of these pages yet. I need to though. And then we've got my May wrap up. It was a short month. I didn't read as many, but that was the month I graduated, and it was chaotic. We were out of town a lot, and then I graduated, and so it was a lot. But then June, I went and I did it on my phone actually. In my phones and my notes, I kept a track of each day and how many pages and what percentage I was in each book, and then I kept my wrap up in there so that I could do this. So I filled this out with just the purple colors. I kind of went through all my purples in my journal and then just kind of phased back through each of them. I like how it looks so much better. So I'm probably going to stick with this. But I wrote all my books out. I wrote all the percentages. I do want to go through and add like little frowny faces because I think it looks cute. I need to do my TBR still because I haven't filled that out. And then this is my pages read. Like, I like the look of this color scheme way better than I like the other one. And also at the end of each thing, I write how many pages I read that day. And then here are my books that I have not reviewed yet. And that is it. And then in the back here, I do have a folder where it has like, I tested some colors here. And then back here are some book photos that I need to put into the journal. But that was my first half of the year journal wrap up. I do want to set up my next half of the year and fill it all out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and comment down below if there's anything that you think I should add to my journal that you love in yours and that you think could work, because I'm still kind of figuring it out. This is my first book journal, but yeah, I really like using this so far this year, and it's very fun to just go through and being able to keep track of all my book reviews for Instagram and Goodreads and stuff. So I hope you guys liked, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!